Wow, did the mic actually stayed? I never moved the camera. That was my entire living room. Oh well. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Onwards and forwards. It looks so edgy right now.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
Oh.
You're mistaken.
No, not hello.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
I had bearers? I guess I royalty.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire.
First of
Not
guess.
least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here, in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
I guess I could do that.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Fine, Jill.
Sure, this harvest will see us through.
Hello, Nyla.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Hello there, lady.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over.
Damn.
All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Someone must have seen him today.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now.
No, I just moved the camera.
Way to the Archduke.
It used to be over here.
Living in a dream he is.
Now it's over here.
But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine
My living
the
room,
price
and
for
that
you
over there's my
stopping to
kitchen.
trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
I have a little apartment.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
The lovely little place. Well, slightly too big for me.
Hey, hold on a moment.
I live alone, so you know.
Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Yeah.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank
No
you.
such thing as
We will.
a chroma key or a green screen or nothing.
I'm sorry, Jill.
Don't have any plans on getting it either.
Making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Yes, I just moved the camera because I used to have it on my monitor over on my left side, but since I always have OBS on this screen, it just feels more right having the camera there, because then I can read chat and like kind of look at you at the same time. It felt so weird. Like I looked over there on the on OBS and I could like see my head turn that way. This was a bit strange. Oh, Patrick.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
that's the fella. How'd you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
We've gotten to know a lot of people in a very short amount of time.
so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble.
He's getting real old.
But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Gotta find him and save him from
Understood.
himself.
You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered in.
Let's find the old man.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Save him. Luckily, I went in here and slayed everything not too long ago, but it has been a night, so the Viven could be back. That would be.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Psst.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
That grab is so good. Yeah. Hey, dude. Number is simple but effective. I can't wait to get like a third element. Oh, that would be sick. Absolutely sick. So good. Got good with the powers.
Are you all right, my friend?
Next one's gonna be though.
Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
And I definitely hope it's not Shiva, because that would mean Jill would be.
Yes. Pray forgive my long
Could be
delay.
Ramu, because Sid is
Nothing,
struggling.
Grace.
But I don't think that's gonna
I
be
prayed
next.
to the
Or maybe
founder
the
that you would come.
fourth.
And at long last, he answered.
Yet
Will
to
we
see
be returning
Leviathan.
to the castle then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens.
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
These people have at least been treated well, even though they're bearers. But it's still, it's like the mutant problem, like that they're different than us, and they're more powerful. They all have lower numbers, so they must be treated. But they seem to be treated rather well in Roswell.
Thank you, both of you. You've been
Are you?
most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
Better.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Hope we
Is
cleanse
it really that bad?
the world at some point.
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Fun. Crafting stuff. Just for upgrading my weapon. Well, my gear. One question. Final Fantasies generally tend to stay a bit linear in the start. Linear ones have been quite linear for a long time. Except 15, it kind of just like do whatever you want.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Fair enough. Something, but land to live in. What is the point?
What's this? Another relic of the fallen.
The doors in 15, like the dungeon. At least something for later.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
Left just
I
dying.
can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Yeah, Clive just sounds dead like all the time.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Let us go. Let's find out. Joshua at some point. Around here somewhere. Phoenix Gate. I do wish the world was a lot more connected. Instead of like chunks. It always feels so much more alive when it is. Provinciaria.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
What that was?
Let's
Ash.
have a look around.
I mean, this game is quite a bit more cinematic
I've
than
done this.
any I've played.
Could anyone?
That's not necessarily a bad thing. Get more and just enjoy the show and be along for the ride. Like it opens up for the end and has a good end game. Boss fights.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Zim.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Like, how did I see that person in the past when I turned into Ifrit? Joshua was just a kid then. That is not a kid.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
I'm actually very excited for the end. Like, there will be super buff. And I'm excited to see how they are.
He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
A weird
Yes.
comment. Like an eel.
He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and
Apodatory.
the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Oh, that place isn't. Sorry about that.
Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Have that. 5. You are blessed by the Phoenix. May not be a dominant, but you are blessed. You know, you are dominant. You're not Phoenix dominant. You are blessed by the Phoenix. See?
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Good that you joined us. We're gonna need Shiva. All of the ancestors.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could
hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
And this is all the tech stuff that, you know, you would expect in
Have you
FS.
ever seen anything like this?
Jill?
How did you not see that? It's glowing. You definitely got a boss fight now. Or just, you know, introducing new enemies.
What do we do?
The usual.
Ah! We fight our way out. Yeah.
More trouble.
Ow!
Flames to me!
Damn it!
Garuda, lend me your strength!
Thank God I fucked that up.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
But your potted tree.
No mistakes.
Ah.
It's over.
Love the counters. They're amazing. Was a big boy.
Looks like it could take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Hell yeah. I dodged that, and you know it. Okay.
any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Gouge. Gouge damage. Look at that. We have here. That's over. That's attacks. That's physical damage. I think we kind of need that one. Send. I think we're gonna upgrading gouge by that much. This I really want that. Great, that's master. Just in the counter though. Just down. We have upgraded. We got all. Gouge deal more damage. Like doesn't deal that much damage by default, so any upgrade is a good upgrade. Don't have any of the buffers. It is what it is. Bombs?
Hey.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Still deals decent damage. And they do have ranged. Shoot me. They are very sturdy though. Oh. Yeah, gouge. Still not hitting that hard, but fine. Thing is more meant for break damage. It does that well. Now we can just deal a little bit more damage when we break them.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Right? Oh, elevator.
Here we go again. Where will
makes
we
sense.
end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's
Hold
keep
on.
looking.
G's? Not bad. Very good. Not that you can just swap so fast. Oh my breakage! Ah, too slow. God. That would help. That was so late. That was way too early. But spin up I can now never time. Difficult. But it's a good fight though. Like you can counter a lot of them. I'm just excited to see like what a next element. Like you can play so much with just 2 elements. With 3? Maybe. I don't know, something smelly. Bombs.
Look out! There's more of them.
A fool like the rest.
Stay down.
Sometimes I just forget what element I'm in, and it doesn't go well. My God, I think it was about to explode. That was stupidly aggressive on a bomb. Oh, there are different. This is the damage. Oh yeah, we'll definitely use that instead. Like, come on. Man. Increase the damage of the counter? So much better. Counters are nuts. So definitely something I should upgrade. Ran? Summon? Element? I don't know.
I don't like this.
Yeah. Like this either.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
This was a super boss in the early games. Way too slow. It's up so fast, it's nuts. Ah, it's lovely.
My wounds, boy. Not for long, it isn't. With me. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
He missed me. My counter. E. That's definitely for a new weapon. There's some good boss fights though, I gotta admit. The boss fights, they ain't bad.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
Not that he's just being dragged along for it, right?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home.
Pressure jet.
Jill, look.
That's not ominous at all, no. Not you.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Wicked wheel. Yep, wicked of my AoE. Oh, it's all about. This looks to be in good condition, all things considered. Happened 13 years ago. What in the shit?
All right then.
Lich, really?
Lend me your strength.
Not that great on small targets.
Not this time. What the hell was that thing?
Yeah.
It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
I get like Lassie vibes. Feels like a sea.
Look out!
Righty then. Elevator?
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Is that the door I came in? Ow! What? Which door did I come through? Okay, I came through there. Oh, okay. I can't. No, I would not ever go just randomly walk past that. That would be weird. Done, Torgal. I feel like that, you know, my allies are they're not as strong as me, but they're good enough to hold their own. It's good. Isn't that like AI companions have gotten this far? Is like they can hold their own, they can fight well. Of course, they just don't have a health bar, but that's a different story. But at least you don't have to worry about like always making sure they're alive and shit and using resources. That's what Dragon Age Veilguard is doing. That was part of like the tactic of Dragon Age. It just felt good. You had to, you know, think about it. Kinda neat.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
somewhat destroyed mural.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
It's looking like a
I don't
different type of Ifrit.
I've
Like
never seen
15
anything
Ifrit.
like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
Looks like the more classic Ifrit, because he looks like a man, not a monster. Often depicted with wings, though. That's never really done that. Like massive horns, kind of man, like human-like.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
This is getting weirder and weirder. Last time he took off the cloak, he was Joshua. Now he's Clive. Gonna be next time.
What? I'm back.
What the frick? What's going on? Oh, okay, I'm back there. Okay.
Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
Didn't recognize him for all his green wing.
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
I'm immensely confused right now. This is a weird vision. Trippin'.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
idea what's going on. I'm getting powers for myself. What? Am I fighting Ifrit?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
How did I know his name? I don't think anyone has ever said the name. Holy crap! Okay, well, it's going dreadful right now. Say that much. How am I supposed to kill this thing? We just gotta get good. Shit. On. Way. Ah! Oh, Joshua! I missed, but that's fine. Stop. Oh yeah, that's what we talked about. Shit. Can't believe I dodged that. Infernal icon. Yes! Sucked a bit in the beginning there, but we're coming back. Good comeback, good comeback. Comeback. Hit my glass on my screen. Fighting myself. Fighting my inner demons at this point.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
I was on fire. Thank God I fucked up. Gotta clash again. Cinematic! Can I do that? I haven't unlocked their ultimates though. Maybe I can do that.
I see. Not this time.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good counter. Counter that new knowledge. Hellfire! Oh shit. God, it's dragging me in. Shit. Ah. Not lose to you, but lose to evil.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Did I just sound like Limit Break? Hell yeah!
Show yourself, Ifrit.
Yes! Now we're talking! Yeah. Ah, fuck yeah. Now we're getting good. Ifrit be Ifrit.
The truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
Aye. Ah! I am Ifrit. I am the true Infernal. You will obey. Fuck yeah! Yes. 450 XP, 3200 gold. Damn. Fire shard. Okay, that was epic. Gotta say, that was pretty damn epic. Born to wield limitless power, embrace it. Accept your fate.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
You don't look fine.
No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
That was pretty damn epic, I have to say. Boss fights. Still going on with a very good boss fights.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant?
Good
Who's
question.
the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Tell me, who did? This, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then. Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one! Kill all All the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? Hey, we're innocent people!
That's enough.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why? I know. Wait. Not this time. I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Too late! Gav,
Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
And what do you want? Going purse weighing you down? Finished, are you?
Well, so what'll it be? Yeah, that should do you. and thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. That it?
Clive, was it?
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you old
Water well.
And how might this old soul...
I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today?
everything you needed? Good day. Or is it night? It can be hard to tell sometimes from where I sit.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
I don't know. You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
Well, I don't think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs? Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
Wanted to send a message.
It's all gone. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time.
I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Make it quick. Not saying Fornian, do you? No scratches, right? And?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Clive, was it?
Ah, dear good God. Well. Yeah, challenge room is, like, I start from the start of a game, then I, like, with a specific rule set that you would set, and then, like, how far can I get with that rule set?
I have quite the find for you today.
Yeah, that's kind of like how it is.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Then I would try and do it on a day where I can get a bit more time in. Like maybe on Sunday where I have the day off. I would probably try it because then, you know, I can sit there for a good few hours. If I get stuck somewhere, I could grind a little bit. I can maybe get past it. Kind of like with the, you know, no items run thingy that did. There.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Yeah, I'm generally good at that. I'm disappointed in myself. like give me a challenge is like temporarily like, hey, I'm gonna adjust my stuff a little bit and whatnot. Challenge run is like we start from the start and we see how far we can get.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see.
Yeah, how skilled I am.
He left some time ago and hasn't
I like I put it in my notes then, and like
know what it's
next
like
time I
out
have
there
like
for a bear owner,
at
isn't it?
least like
Why
4
leave the
hours
safety
or
of the
so,
hideaway?
I'm gonna try it.
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone.
Preferably in a game that I
And though
have.
Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless.
Game I
Wait,
don't have that could be a little
you
bit.
were a soldier, were you not?
I
In the
don't think I would
Imperial
accept it.
I was.
No reason to
I
doing a
ask
challenge
a
in a game I have
favour of
no clue about.
I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
Of course I will.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
Right,
I'll
all right.
speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Oh, wow. Right, we got auto, which is in here. That's the map. The search. I think I wouldn't start a challenge with now, where I like might be only playing for another hour. That's
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing.
that'll be fun for you to like see how I'm struggling. That'd be rubber.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Here?
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Oh yeah, it's in this area.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Indeed. Might as well just do that. It's gonna be a lot faster. May find some resources on the way, but ow, god damn it! Also, love it when it crashes. It gets a little pop-up window saying "Operation completed successfully." It crashed. What do you mean? Yeah, I don't think there's no saving this. The last thing that should it should have auto saved when I teleported to the Oh. I sure as heck hope so. Because it's been a while since my last save. Yeah, that's when I started today. Ew. That's like 2 hours. Usually rush it, but I don't want it. Should have a good save feature. I think? Well. Up the glass. Funny, we grabbed the signal so late it didn't get the square logo. Got creative business, creative unit 3 logo. So I'm here at least, so that's good. I only need to pick up the package, like the last packs. Oh, I was after talking. Okay, good. Second there, I thought it crashed again. It's like maybe I should just. That or the dog.
Back are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Good doggo. Doggo.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble. Good boy.
Very good boy. You don't steal letters. Very good boy.
What'll we do for supper?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
I think I could just quick teleport straight back to the hideaway. That's pretty cool. Quentin.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Are you sure you hope nothing happened to him? You don't. It sounded like you really didn't care. I'll head over that way then.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
But I saw something that wasn't there. On sprint. Gas on it, Clive. Doo-doo. Are you alright?
You all right?
Hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road.
Goblins.
Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Save him.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
Too slow. There we go. A bit more reactive. Works a lot better. Just hitting for 13 damage, not all the damage. I hit that up button too easily. I hit it too easily, like, I don't know why. It's the back trigger and I hit it so easily. Randall! Oh no. No.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Rabbit hole? Yeah. Rabbit hole. Well, let's see if we can find the right one, because there were several of them. Yep, that seems like the right one. By a Shortcake Cafe, yep. Hard 2D platformer. Roguelike shooter. Right. Right. Jesus Christ. Well then, 15 hours. What? Oh, okay. Let me just check here. What is? Let's see. Oh, work until. If I schedule this for Sunday, I think that's best. Case. Yeah. I think if I schedule this for Sunday, because I also have Monday off, so in worst case, I could just go for a Monday as well. So that sound all right with you? Sunday? Write it down. Let's see. plan for Sunday, because then I can sit for a lot of hours, like a lot of hours. Because tomorrow I might only get like, I could get 4 hours in, but that's 3 hours in. And on Saturday I might only get like 2. Sunday I could get like 10 plus. So I will do my goddamn best. Good at platforms though. Shooters, decent. Roguelikes, I don't want to talk about that. That's interesting. I'm down. I'm very much down.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened.
I think it might be too easy to get channel points.
I can't help
And
but
you are here
notice
quite a
you're
lot.
alone.
Could be interesting.
I feared as much.
Interesting, yeah.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
That Quentin guy sounds so dead inside.
No, I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And
5%?
I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
And I know you're a crackhead on difficulty, so like I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a very good way. Do my very best. No, it's nothing to. I promise you that. And I'll give it my goddamn hardest. Hitting that challenge.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Sound happy.
Fast-paced, tough as nails 2D platformer roguelike shooter inspired by popular, made with a love for the genre. And yes, all of it is true. Neat.
Maybe I should just. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I just got back to the hideaway, and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose.
I want to do it right, and I'm not just going to spend like a few hours. We're going to do proper a long stream.
I was so sure they'd be
that
gone.
is also good.
And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Good. That's like people who really love the genre and want to make a best game for the players.
And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one
that's
thing,
pretty
but if
decent.
Sid had found out about that letter.
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Neat. $150 skill points. For a side quest? That's not bad. No, Chloe. The only serious business here is just having fun. Heck is Smith? I thought that was Otto. What the heck is... Jeez. Ah! Why do I get startled every time I do that? Oh, it's Blackthorn. Every time someone follows, I get jump scared.
Clive, was it?
Is it worth the hype? No. Is it a good game still? Yes, but it's definitely not worth the hype. I would say it's more relaxed than most other games, but it has pretty damn good combat.
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
I played a lot of FFs. Not the best one. Definitely not the worst one. On a score of 1 to 10. Currently, I'm giving it a 7. No, 6.5. Not yet. I have promised myself that I'm going to play the original 7 first before I play the Rebirth or the remakes. Just so I have like a basis to like, oh, that's cool. That's what they upgraded. Fantastic.
But that's all it's ever been. Talk. He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly. Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough.
I really want to play it,
Sylvester's spirits.
but I really want to like. I want to know where it all comes from. I want to see like the original, the OG Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, all of them.
Bloodthirsty little miss, that one.
What they did to evolve them and just make the game even better.
Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines and at home. With a fair wind.
Promise I made to myself, and I'm gonna keep it.
Like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. Is making it.
Excited for the end game of this? Because the combat is actually very good.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Like saying Northreach like it's nothing is like...
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure
Where am I even going for this mission?
That's good of you, but...
Am I going to the Holy City?
Who is this dame, and where will I find her? She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean. A woman. Right.
The brothel.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a
There's always
full
brothels.
report.
I mean, I guess they were really popular in fantasy worlds, but... fantasy times, but still. Didn't really play much into Dragon's Dogma. It's just kind of there. Alliant Report. Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking with Gout. I could just say Gout. That's just a very Norwegian name. At the Alliant Report counter in the Hideaway's Mess. Reports compiled by the Curse Breakers contain information on quests currently available across Valley State.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat
Hello.
at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of
It's
the
like for
Curse
extra
Breakers.
quests?
Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway,
To answer your earlier
if you're
question,
ever interested in taking a
nope,
look
not
over
worth
the
the hype.
list, just say the word.
But it has
Reckon
been very,
you could probably tick off the
it
odd
has been
thing
very
here
hyped
and
up. But
there. They say
it is
little acts
very,
of kindness
up
are their
until
own
now,
reward.
very linear, very cinematic,
These have got proper bounties
which
on
isn't
them,
necessarily a bad thing. I'd say it's a more of a relaxed game
Here you go.
than a more challenging game. Don't find new quests. Travel, immediate double escape one. But I do enjoy the combat. It is actually very. Was a bit. I was like on the game until I got like wind powers, and then it's like, okay, yeah, this is fire. Like it just like elevated the game so much more. Because you can just like tap this button. Just like see above my camera now. Okay, I'm not in combat, so I can. But can I get out of the city a little bit? I can at least like just tap the button, swap between the different elements like it's nothing. I can do it mid combos and whatnot. So I can always set up and prepare. It's all good. And I have 2, but I can have 3. That's when shit's going fire, because I can just.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them. Try as I might.
Balls?
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
Gotta do what I can at least.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe.
What
And if
element
they
I'm
need
gonna get next
anything,
time?
they just have to
I know
ask.
I'll let them know.
Ice and thunder, but those are on our side.
Sitting over there,
Earth,
taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
light and dark, I know of. And they're definitely not on my side. Then, lastly, there's water, which I've seen jack shit of. I've seen 7 out of the 8. I no clue where that 8th is. And I'm number 9.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Put into problem, like, oh no, they have powers, they must be enslaved. Bitch. Enslaved you? I have magic, you have nothing. Oh, they have numbers, unfortunately. Aren't that many bearers.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured
My
guests
favorite,
be
I
left
think my
wanting.
current favorite FF.
Don't keep our new comrades waiting.
It's a tie
Take what you
between
need and see
15
that they eat
and
their fill.
3. Fantastic games.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
I just randomly talk to myself sometimes because not much else is happening. I'm just doing side quests. 15, it started off like but the more I played it, oh my god, story fantastic, chef's kiss.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
3. Really enjoy that. Challenging. The right way. Did the remaster though? Not Pixel. I mean, Pixel's good,
Maybe.
but it's very easy.
Truly.
All the Pixels are very easy. They're just, enjoy. But the remakes though, holy crap. Those are there to punish you.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be
very same. Combat is getting old. Real. Like the biggest issue I have with the game. Everything else, fantastic. Combat needs it needs an overhaul. Like it's just basic. It's simple, but it's too. There's some deviations. Give us some choice, some option. And F14 would be fantastic again. Like, so much better. Like I think like the high time, like true like fun time. Combat definitely was like
Master
you had
Quintus,
options.
You'll never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
The heck did you do?
I want no trouble.
Hey, what can I help you with?
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they
Probably
won't
why they're
flee
there.
from the
Probably
likes
can
of me.
smell like the
And if I don't bring those
fantastic
grapes in for
juices of the
pressing
grapes.
soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Sure.
All right.
See what I can do with them.
I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
All become blurry, so. Did I lose my glasses or something? Nope, it's way worse without the glasses. Right, we were getting far out. Right. Can't even go. Oh, I can go further. Other grapes. Hey, I can show combat at least, so that's good.
Don't tell me. Turnings for sale.
Can't wait for that third element. Wonder what's right now. My money is on Titan. Unless Sid gets completely screwed over in the city. Titan. Like either Titan or remove.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Swap us easy. This bastard. Get over here. Jill, but also don't put them in my camera, thank you. Highly preferred if you don't put them in my camera. Deadly Embrace is so good. Get over here. So good against flyers because like they just want to stay away from you, and it's like, no, nah, screw you. You get over here right this instant.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Nice feature though. Done with the side quest, they just teleport straight back to the quest giver. So nice.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm.
Hey.
We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's
the blurring
idea.
hair was like...
He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Just stupid laughter. That, I think, just get straight back to the hideaway. Oh, never mind. Quests everywhere.
The tavern. It's done for.
Second, merchant has something new.
Do.
Patient room.
Very well.
Interesting. The little potions. Get that. Those. Oh.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Looks like she's a
Bandits in the golden
teenager.
stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Gotta beat up some bandits. I mean, that's a good pastime, if you ask me.
Ha! Golden stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Look who we have here. Two deadbeats.
That's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Bro, it's a long shot. I'm swinging it with one hand.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
That's it.
Sorry about the furniture.
Stay down.
Sorry about all this. I kind of got out of hand.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
I'd have to find that
There he
carpenter
is,
again.
the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
Actum.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
I'm out. Getting a lot of skill points here. Good. The skilly.
There he is, the man of the hour.
That'll feel good, boy.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises.
Praises.
Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on.
I say something?
Thank you
that
again,
I am
and,
one?
Take care of yourself.
Definitely doesn't realize it. Now they're no more. It's independent? Yeah. Wait. This is cool and off the counter. If I were using it right now, it would be very good. Okay, that's just upgrade my limits. What do you... Lasting luck? Upgrading this one, dude. Up to 4 attacks. On shorter cooldown. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. Don't have any of these. So long, Nihilus. I will see you on Sunday for the challenge. That should be fun. Should be fun indeed. Shock. On the magic counter, that could be very good actually. Don't really use the AoE. Pretty. Would make it better. Get them at some point, but we'll upgrade the magic counter. It's like a solid investment.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Yeah.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
But it's Gav. Guy's a freaking
And
ghost.
should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 of them.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
True.
And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
I promise nothing. Misbehaving is kind of my MO. I'm heading back over where I've been doing quests all the time. Am I going? Lost wing then. I've upgraded and bought everything we can. So. Oh well, no, I've gotten some resources.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Hey, why did you tell me to teleport here then? Would it not be better to teleport it to Dragon's Ear? Oh, I remember this place. This is where I fought a whole bunch of eggies, basically. Or no, it was wind sprites. Wes? Get over here. Love that move. Let's just check what's up here. Now that we can go up here. Yeah. But you don't go the correct way. That is the wrong way. Always go on every other direction.
Should be well stocked.
That sounds like loot to my ears. Like loot to me. Three gods? 4 gods.
You! Identify yourself!
Counters aren't really that good when you're fighting ads. there's like not enough ads to like give a reason to use the AoE abilities either. The problem is like, as long as I'm not fighting a boss, the counters do nothing against normal enemies, really. Oh man, I can't even go in there yet. Like secret passage or anything. I must you torture me so. Damn it. After would be actually like a lot of loot, like maybe like 3-4 chests with like single. I'll be back for you. I'll check you out later on. I'll tell you that much. Their review? Holy shite, this place is huge. I think I'm just gonna go over here.
Northery. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Considering the first person I see in full purple outfit, yeah, I think so. Fancy though.
My lady.
A moment. I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
I feel slightly violated. Only slightly though.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
You do know I could kill you very easy, right? They treat people with powers.
What can I
is
do for
ridiculous.
you?
Just those construction rules. Nothing
Come
about
back
you.
again.
The fruit's not getting any fresher. What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
I will say though, that dress not flattering for her boobs. They just look saggy in it.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
No, this like the first people I see inside of the like 2 guards over there. Like if I don't obey the rules, I'm just gonna get. Well, they're probably gonna try and stab me, but I mean, really, I could probably take out every guard in this town or
And if anyone
post.
requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Ah! Title drop, Vale Guard. Oh, that would have been so much fun if like there would be like a dragon right there. Like it's called Vale. I am her guard, and there would have been a dragon there. Like, oh, Dragon Age Vale Guard. Oh my god, that would have been fucking
Thank you for
epic.
seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do?
Seems a little bit hot and bothered.
Don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best.
He still kind of sucks at it, not gonna lie. Seal, yep. Allows me to
Proof
walk
of that
freely in the city.
trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. You know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I know you're probably a very lovely lady, but side quests.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
Excuse me, you there? The gent... I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure.
Why not?
Yes.
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course
Definitely.
not. Merely trifles, which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
All right. Down to Joseph. Unacceptably stuck is made by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best.
Did one of them get on this side of the game?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them on the leash?
I feel like this is like the worst place I should be. In the middle of the fucking garrison. You know, random bearer.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Sure, I can bash your skulls in for a few minutes.
Fine, if it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Oh, they're gonna get wrecked.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall
I'm
we?
so down for this.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Am I fighting both of them at the same time, or just one of them? I mean, I could take both of them.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a Enough. I yield.
You yield and then you start attacking me again? Didn't even hit me.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Should attack me. Both should have gone same time.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
It's over. You got potential. I'll give you that.
Didn't even get a hit in. Either of them. They'll guard my ass. I expected more.
Now?
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No. Just money? Give me skill points or something? Those are way more valuable to me. That was fun though. Quest? It was indeed fun. Getting the crap out of some royal guards. Wait, have I gone the wrong way? I have. I took the very scenic route.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then. What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Of course.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Thing to help out the branded.
An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
Disgusting.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
So thank you for your help. Yggdrasil.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Indeed. Crystal curse is hell.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Fielding you, and you're screaming at him.
You look like you need a rest.
Have a little.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Meet people like this? Absolutely disgusting.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's took.
That's what we signed up for.
Stuck here in the forge.
I have something for you.
Oh, she's already falling to the curse. You can see it on her left arm. No good. No good at all.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Oh, her leg as well? Oh, man.
And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Stab you. Oh, I want to stab you, but just... She's already falling to the curse. Like, I feel so sorry for her. Her leg, her arm, no.
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance.
And still healing. To drain them dry, leave them skin and bones and of all their magic and just let them die as a statue. Disgusting.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been
Ever do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I could kill everyone here with ease.
Fresh from the master's table.
That's not just because I'm a bear. I'm very skilled.
Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Etienne, I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
I hate this world, just how it treats people.
I have no business with Brandon.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
I like it better in Rosario.
Lighter than usual. Brandon, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains.
And you would have died.
Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
If you only knew that I'm technically the Prince of Rosaria, technically, considering Joshua got it because he got the Phoenix. I am a dominant though, but I'm not the right dominant, so...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own.
So it seems like a very bad business decision. Just like,
booming.
oh, it's a bear. I'm not gonna sell to you. Like,
Quickly now, before the guards notice.
ain't no to money. Eh. Like a bad business decision, if you ask me.
That is no burden off my back.
Need one merchant to say yes to bears, and he's gonna.
Is for
All the bears
Etienne.
gonna go to him, and it's like rich. They're gonna spend all of their hard worth nothing money on him.
Just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
The dealer stop being yelled at. There is just nothing.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
I could stab him as well. Like, it wouldn't be a problem. I could take them.
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
So wrong.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
It's like, if they would have treated him better, like, have a healer. The amount of power he could have done if he was properly fed, properly rested. He could have snapped his fingers and healed everyone in that garrison. But no.
You need not remind me.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Brandy wine. The hell are we in the hot?
The dame will be pleased.
Hobbiton?
You don't
No,
say.
that's just a bridge debris.
And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
Also even have
Do
teeth.
you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Thank you. About this. Stop giving me money, give me skill points. I'd rather have skill points. Skill points are.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering
They're a
food.
bit of both.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Oh. Have a lot of gold now. I shall do. And full 23, nice. And on that, I'm going to take tonight, take the stop. I don't know how to do anything. I'm gonna stop it. Thanks you all for being here. Chloe, you're awesome. Follow, it does mean the world. And I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Nothing weird happens. Definitely Sunday though. I have a challenge. That should be fun. So you have a good one, good day, good night, good morning. I don't know what it could be. Could be all of them. And bye bye bye.